Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a first time viewer, I'm MJ, and on this channel I always share with you reliable updates, okay? Especially if you're a registered nurse, this is the channel for you. I also share with you lifestyle vlogs, living in the UK. So if you're interested in this kind of information or this kind of videos, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn my post notification bell on. So I usually share videos like every Sunday. That's what I aim for at 12. But due to my current state, I'm sure that if you are a good listener, you'll hear baby crying. Yeah. So I'm unable to really keep up to that, but I still try to kind of maintain that pace. Yeah. So today we are going to look at how to move to Qatar as a foreign trade registered nurse or registered midwife. So if this video interests you, keep watching this video and make sure you don't skip any parts so that you don't miss out on important information. First of all, I would like to talk about the benefits of working in Qatar as a nurse. Of course, Qatar is a Middle East country and it's more of an Islamic religion that is practiced over there. Qatar is also sort of an high budget, high cost country, but your salary is tax free. So it means that unlike every other country, you don't get taxed on your salary. So you go home with your full salary. The average salary, yeah, from most hospitals is around say around 1,500 US dollars. Okay, and that's per month. Now that's on an average, whereas you can earn up to 3,500 US dollars and even more than that depending on your qualification, your years of experience, and your specialty. So it also depends on the kind of hospitals that you get a job offer with. Okay, so these sort of factors influence your pay. And also, another benefit of working in this country is that you can also move to the country with your family, although your employers need to, support you with that. I mean, giving you sponsorship that allows you to bring your family into the country. You can also, depending on your employer, you can also get free transportation, free accommodation. There's a whole lot of benefits that is packed with working in Qatar as a healthcare professional generally. Okay, so now we have looked at the tax-free salary, and we have looked at some of the benefits that comes with working as a nurse in Qatar. Let us go to the working hours. So in Qatar, you work about 48 hours per week. In the United Kingdom, where I'm currently practicing, we work 37.5 hours. Some people work 48 hours, some people even work 50 hours. So it depends on the kind of visa that you hold. Okay, you can work as much as you like, but in Qatar you are contracted to work 48 hours per week. That's literally you're working about 5 hours per week. So you work 5 days in a week and you get 2 days off. Now let us go into the registration process. So the steps that I am going to discuss with you is literally between 3 to 4 steps, and they are quick and easy steps. Yeah, the entire process can take you roughly 4 to 6 months for you to finally migrate to Qatar, if things being equal. And I also get people asking me a lot of questions around age limit. Is there age limit? Da, 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 da. The age limit, there's not really age limit, but preferably most employers prefer you to be between 21 to 50 years. Okay, good. So let's look at the registration process. What is the major requirement? The major requirement here is that you are a registered nurse or a registered midwife. You have your full practicing license. Another common requirement is that you have at least 2 years post-qualification experience. Usually if you search online, you'll say that most people will say they only need you to have a degree in nursing, or a degree in nursing usually comes with your midwifery. Yeah, but based on my research, I also got to know that you can also migrate with a diploma that you got a training for at least 3 years. There's some diploma that is just a year or 18 months, but for you to be able to move to Qatar, for you to get a job, you need to have at least a diploma that has 3 years training. So either it's your nursing or it's your midwifery, it needs to be the one that you were trained for at least 3 years. And if you're a nurse, I know from Nigeria, because I know that majority of my audience are from Nigeria, then that means your diploma can work for that. Your diploma in nursing, which is for at least 3 years. Some diploma are for a year or 18 months. That is not acceptable. Okay, so that's your major requirement. Some employers also are happy to employ you without a prior experience, that's a post-qualification experience. However, a majority of employers want you to actually have post-qualification experience. Now we have talked about that. Another thing I'd like to mention is if you do not have, if you have a non-nursing degree, okay, so I know that some people are in the UK, they're studying master's degree in pre-registration nursing, right? So some of them, they don't have a prior experience. They don't have a prior nursing degree. Their degree before is not a nursing degree. So if you're in that category, you need to at least have a master's degree in nursing. Okay, so you can practice in Qatar either as a nurse, as a midwife, as a nurse practitioner, any specialty at all, as long as you have these basic requirements. Good. So now let us look at the entire registration process. So the first process is for you to register with the Ministry of Health in Qatar. The Qatar Council of Healthcare Practitioners requires you to register. So the first process is for you to submit your documents. I will list those documents for you. You need to submit these documents for verification through data flow. So they're going to do a primary source verification. That's PSV. That is what it is basically called. So this is just to evaluate your credentials. I'm going to drop the link for this website in this video's caption, that's this video's description. So they're going to verify your academic credentials, your academic record, your registration as a nurse, everything, and make sure that you have the right documents and they are authentic. Data Flow is the agency that handles this verification, and it's also called primary source verification, PSV. So what are the required documents for this? So I'm going to list them out, and I'm going to be checking my laptop because I don't want to miss out on any information. So you're going to need a passport sized photo with a white background. You're going to need your school leaving certificate, that's a secondary school leaving certificate. You also need to drop your higher secondary school certificate, every education that you've gone through. You need to provide your degree or your diploma certificate. Remember, I said that diploma has to be at least 3 years. Okay, you need to provide your registration certificate, which is your license. You need to also provide that, and it needs to be a valid practicing license. You also need to provide your certificate of your last 2 years of experience. So usually you get this from your employer. Okay, it's like a CV. It's not a CV, rather it's like a certificate that says that you have been working with them for the past 2 years, or these are the places that you have worked. So it lists the places that you have worked. It lists your work experience. They're also going to provide basic life support. That's a BLS certificate. You're going to need a good standing certificate that is issued by your medical council. So your nursing council. Okay. You're also going to provide your CV. So your CV shows your work experience. So you're going to submit this to the website below. Yeah, I'm also going to put the link to this website in this video's description. When you upload that and all of that is being verified, the next step for you is to then take the prometric examination. I forgot to mention one of the other benefits, which is you don't need to take any English language test. And that you need to take any Arabic class. That's not required. Your basic English, your basic language is just fine. This exam is like their own it's like their own council examination, okay, that you need to pass. Yeah, and you need to get at least 50, and it's a list of it's a computer based test, and there are multiple choice questions. It's 150 multiple choice questions, and you need to pass at least 50 for you to say that you have passed the prometric examination. So you're going to use this link to apply for your prometric examination. I'll also drop this link in this video's description. To pass the prometric exam, the next step for you is then to get a job. Okay, and usually you can also use this step as your first step, because there are agencies that I will also list for you that are able to help you with this entire application process, which I'm also going to give to you. Right, so you're going to apply for a job. So in applying for a job, you can either apply with private institutions or you apply with government institutions. I'll also give you the list of hospitals that you can apply to. Yeah, although I'll drop the full link, the full list of those hospitals. I'll list them also in this video's description. The first agency is Dynamic Health Staffing. It's gonna help you with achieving this dream, help you with the entire process, and it just makes life easier for you. And the other agency I came about is PE Global. So they also are recruitment agencies that can support you with this process. You can also use Alert HR Solutions, Medax Healthcare, Al-Halhi Hospital, Sidra Medicine, Doha Clinic Hospital, the American Hospital Qatar, Jerry Vargas Professional Recruitment, Ellen Ziegler and Associates, Ahmad Medical Corporation, Al Imadi Hospital, I don't know if I mentioned that already, Aspeta Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Hospital, Ben Khan and Associates. So these are the list of recruitment agencies and hospitals that you can apply to. You can also search for job yourself via certain websites. So let me give you the list of those websites that I was able to save. You can check Gulf Talent. So these are a list of websites that you can use. Gulf Talent. You can use the Bait. You can use Indeed Qatar. Yeah, Qatar Living Jobs. LinkedIn is their boss. So these are the list of recruitment agencies and hospitals that you can apply to get jobs, and I've also given you a list of websites that you can also go through for you to get jobs in Qatar. Okay, so this is information I have for you regarding your job application. Once you get a job, it's gonna take you to the next process, which is of course your licensing. So for you to be able to practice in Qatar, you need to also register for their licensing, and you need a job for you to be able to do this, or you need to be in Qatar for you to be able to do this. So getting a job is of course a very essential step. So your employer, when you've gotten a job offer, your employer will initiate the visa application steps. Of course, you need your job offer, you need evidence of your job offer. The visa application, you need to submit your passport, submit your medical check results, submit your criminal record, employment contract, and also you need to pay the fee. The fee for the visa or the residence permit is between 500 QAR, and that's around 137 US dollar, or so let's say between 140 to 300 US And of course, this process takes up to 2 to 4 weeks for you to get your residence permit. So this is like the simple steps for you to to move to Qatar, either as a nurse or as a registered midwife. And like I said, I'll drop the essential links in this video's description, so make sure you check them. This is from my own research, yeah, and I also have a video that is a live session that I invited a registered nurse that has practiced in Qatar before. So you can also check that video out to also get to know what is life like, what is living like in Qatar. So I hope that you found this video useful. I hope you find it helpful. So if you still got questions regarding this, drop it in the comment section. If I have information about it, I will be able to answer. Please, I am not a recruitment agent, neither am I a visa agent or something, or immigration officer, right? I just do my own bit of research and I share the video, I share that information with you. So please make sure you do your own due diligence and also do your own research, and be sure not to fall for scammers. Okay, I don't have a Telegram group, so be very careful. I will not message you to say you sent certain amount of money to me. I'm currently not even taking consultation because I am quite busy with life right now. So I only decided to share this video because a lot of people have asked me about it. Okay, the process of moving to Saudi Arabia is quite similar to Qatar as well, but we can also look at that in another video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly subscribe and make sure you turn my post notification bell on. See you next time, guys. Bye.